Hey guys, and welcome back to EverQuest 2. Now, on this episode, we're going to be doing the quest line Hiltstill here for this NPC, and we're going to go ahead and see what he wants us to do next. I'll take you through every part of it, show you from start to finish the creatures you need to kill, where they're located, how hard are they. I'm playing a level 22 Paladin, so you got to take that into consideration for the different classes that you may be playing. So let's go ahead and talk to him and see what he has to say.
Well met!
There really is nothing like the smell of the earth here in these mountains. If you took a bite of the dirt, I bet you could taste the gems and minerals. Oh, ahoy there, young one. You look new to these parts. Tell me, who might you be? And then you can tell him what your name is. Mine happens to be Dabam. And you can say, I'm Dabam, where am I? You just set foot in ButcherBlock Mountains, the beloved homeland of the dwarves. Though since I last traversed these peaks, these mountains have changed in the ways this old dwarf would never have imagined. And I have to agree with them. This area has changed quite a lot since they've updated it and added expansions to it. And your reply is, how do you mean? Kobolds, terrible drooling heathens who dare to claim the almighty Brel as their maker, have recently made their way to the surface and have infested these beautiful mountains with their presence. Where did they come from? It saddens me to say, but it appears the kobolds have sprung forth from the halls of Kaladin itself. Kobolds in the home of the dwarves? How? I've no time to explain now. We must act now before the kobolds around us organize themselves and attack. And then your choices are, what can I do? Or, okay, well, I'll be going now. No sense involving myself in matters of violence. The loose bands of kobold camps in these woods are slowly assembling into a larger and more organized force, an army. I've no doubt that they mean to challenge the dwarves who have constructed outposts here in ButcherBlock Mountains. I need you to whittle down their forces as best you can, so that we might buy my brethren more time to prepare for their attack. And your choices are, it would be an honor. I should take joy in the slaughter of each and every one of these beasts I kill. That's kind of cruel. Or drooling heathens, forget it. So let's go with, it would be an honor, because this one just seems kind of cruel. Although it would be an honor to kill things, actually sounds kind of cruel too. So. The Kobolds and the Beautiful. So level 22. A seemingly sentimental old dwarf is distraught at the sight of a band of kobolds invading his beloved homeland, the ButcherBlock Mountains. He has asked me to slay several kobolds before they can organize themselves into a large force capable of attacking the dwarven outpost. You get 19 silver, 12 copper. Your faction actually increases with the Iron Toe Brigade by 1,000. So that's going to be your quest right there. Go ahead and accept. Good. Now just up ahead are scores of kobold camps. Go and slay a good number of them. Y'all snaps. That should thin their ranks enough to stall any assault they have planned. Go swiftly and may Brel guide your blade. And your choice is, I am off. I don't have a blade, but thanks for the well wishes. I guess that's the choice you could pick if you were like a wizard and you really don't have a blade. So it says I need to slay several kobolds in the area, and you want 12. Now you don't have to pick the whelps. You can pick any one of them you want. So if you have a group with you or several people, or if you're a higher level, you can run a little further into where there's actual camps and attack some of the harder level ones. But since it's just me by myself, I'm going to go ahead and do some of these easy guys. That will still be a kind of a challenge. Okay, well maybe not that big of a challenge. If I can take off half their life in 2 hits. Now you see that little text that popped above their head? That is their language. If you haven't done their language quest yet, you won't be able to understand what they're saying. And I'll do an entire tutorial video on how to find those, how to do them. Basically, they're little items you can find off of these creatures. You have to find the first one and study it, and once you do that, that will start the line of quests to begin, learning their language. They are ready to attack, so if you want to run around and gather 5 or 6 or 20 of them and then do an area effect and just annihilate all of them, especially if you're doing your language quest, that is definitely a possibility, and a good one if you're able to do it. In fact, let's see if I can do a couple at a time. That sounds kind of weird to me, that language. taking a little bit of hits now. Down by 2 bubbles, so they do hit quite a bit. They may not have a lot of hit points, but they are definitely not little weaklings. Of course, that is saying that with 4 of them attacking me and still not killing me, so depending on what your definition of weaklings are, they may fall into that category. Go ahead and heal myself real quick. They should heal me all the way up. And that's the guy you can talk to right there. Remember, if you're working on your trade skill, your harvesting, you want to do that as you progress through the game. When you're fighting creatures, stop every so often and loot or harvest some of these different types. Simply because it will save you time in the long run having to come back and do it simply for the sake of leveling up. Kill these guys as fast as possible. I think I'll actually be short 2 more guys, being my 10 and 11, so yeah, 1 more. See the graphics on these guys, they spend some time and effort to make a very beautiful looking picture. Although depending on when you're watching this, you'd be like, oh, that's beautiful to you? Graphics are very subject to the person looking at them and the time in which they were watching them. And it should let the guy know that I've slain several kobolds, so let's head on back and turn in.
Hail!
The yapping. I've stopped. I judge you were successful then. I have slain several kobolds, though I'm sure more will take their place yet, because they were already spawning as I was leaving. The kobolds and the beautiful. Level 22. You got 33 silver and 67 copper, along with 1,000 faction hit for your Iron Forge. Go ahead and hit accept. Aye, there always seems to be more, no matter how many we slay. Someone must be organizing the camps into effective fighting forces. And that's going to lead you to the next quest. For those of you who may want to see what your faction is, you can come under your inventory, go to factions, go to Shattered Lands. No, that's not it. Fadar. There you go. Under Fadar, you'll see the Iron Toe Brigade. And right now, I'm at Indifferent. The more quests you do, the more creatures you kill that give you faction with these guys, the higher level it will go. And that will actually open up quests for you in the long run. So again, guys, if you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below if you want to see certain zones or certain quests done. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.